Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of the light workers joining us from all parts of the world for this sacred circle and this divine prayer for peace. I am so honored and blessed to be joining arms and hearts with each and every one of you light workers and teaming up with Rebecca Campbell, who honors the power of prayer as much as I do. And I am so excited tonight to be joining forces with her and all of you. So if you haven't yet, grab yourself a candle, grab yourself some water, because we are going to elevate the consciousness and the light on the planet right here, right now, in this now moment. So let us begin. Remembering that when we light the candle within, it is radiated without. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi, guys. Hi, Amber. Lovely to be here.
Yes. So we are inviting our communities to share your name and where you are tuning in from so we can really truly see this powerful light grid that we are activating. I am here in Spain. Rebecca is in Glastonbury in the UK. And whether you're watching now or on the replay, share your name and what part of the world you are tuning in from. So I'm going to have Rebecca jump in and we're going to tag team this beautiful next 20-30 minutes or so as we activate a powerful light grid around this planet for healing and for light.
Beautiful. Thank you, Amber. Oh, so wonderful seeing everyone. So we've got Canada, New York, Chicago, LA, London. Beautiful. So as we are all coming online in more ways than one, we just imagine, like Amber said, this web of light that we are activating, this constellation that we're activating together. And I want to invite you to place one hand on your heart and one on your belly and just check where your energy's at. Check how your heart's feeling, checking in with your nervous system and just inviting your breath to slow down slightly. Just feel if you're leaning forward or back, and just bring yourself to center and taking a deep breath in and breathing out. In the center of your heart, imagine a beautiful flower. Invite that flower to open petal by petal, revealing a light in the middle. This light is your ancient self, the part of you that existed before you drew your first breath and will carry on after you exhale your last. It's a part of you that's connected to the intelligent pulse of this planet and beyond, way beyond. And it's also connected to every other living being on this planet. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Really inviting this part of you to step forward now. Softening into this part of you now. And feeling your brothers and sisters who have gathered. Imagining us actually in circle now. Imagining us creating this beautiful web of light. This circle encircling all of humanity. All people who are hurting. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And sending your love to the person on your left. And with your next breath, seeing if you can soften and open to receiving that love from the person on your right. And now sending your love and support and peace to the person on your right. And receiving these same qualities from the person on your left. Beautiful. And in the heavens above, imagine a giant ball of source energy, unlimited supply of light of the universe. And imagining a pillar of this light traveling down now into the center of our circle, showering down upon all of humanity, upon all living beings on this planet. And imagining part of this channel of light also you receiving it through the crown of your head and allowing it to reach any part of you that is yearning for it. Softening any brittle, any dysregulated, any pained part of you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feeling the angels and the council of light surrounding us now. And now feeling your connection to the earth beneath you, regardless of whether you're touching nature right now. Imagining roots traveling down through the soles of your feet, through all of the layers of soil, of rock, of crystal, underground rivers and oceans, until they make their way to a sacred pool of healing waters in the center of the earth. Reaching your roots down. Doing this on behalf of you and anyone who needs it now. And drinking in these sacred healing waters, these primordial waters of the Great Mother, the original Mother. Remembering that as we track back and back and back and back and back through all of the grandmothers from both of our ancestral lines, all of our ancestral lines, we make our way back to the original Mother, Mother of us all. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. And in the center of the earth now, feeling the presence of this Great Mother, original Mother, goddess of your own understanding. And I wonder if you can sense the ancient grandmothers of the earth, of your ancestry and beyond, way, 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 way beyond, the ones who never forgot, the wise ones who sing us on, who are calling us back to the arms of the original Mother. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Feeling the love of the Mother Goddess, the one who loves all of her children. Acknowledging those on the planet right now who are crying out. Acknowledging those who are hurting. And sending some of these healing waters, some of this light, some of the love that's in each of our hearts to them. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Finding your way to the center of your heart as Amber invites us to really sink in here.
Thank you, Rebecca. So with your eyes remaining closed, you should find that place in your heart of deep empathy and compassion. Just allow that beautiful flower that was beginning to blossom to begin to vibrate brighter and brighter as we call in some beings for support. Knowing that the saying is, when one or more gather, prayers and intentions are amplified. And let this be the reminder and the knowing that your prayers matter, your light matters. And when we gather in sacred circle with powerful intent, miracles are created. We have the power in this now moment to jump timelines, to create the timeline that we desire. And know that your thoughts matter and your prayers matter and your visualizations matter now more than ever. The light workers will transmute this darkness through the power of love, through the power of intent, and through the power of prayer. Amen. So in this moment, we call in the beautiful beings of Yeshua, Mother Mary, Mary Magdalene, Yogananda, Joan of Arc, Archangel Michael, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Gabriel, and all the triumphant legion of angels wide and far We call upon you now to gather with us and hear and magnify our prayers, the intention for unity, healing, peace, intention for all hearts to soften, for swords to be set down. We affirm, declare, and demand in this now moment peace in the hearts. We declare in this now moment miracles. So visualizing now a pillar of light running from the base of your spine down into Pachamama, all the way up through every cell, every pore, and coming out of the crown of your head, going up into the sky, up into the heavens, and high, high into the divine, knowing you are a pillar of light. You are a divine being. You are the bridge between heaven and earth. And with this powerful intent now, visualizing every single being on this call and on the replay with their pillars of light, anchoring this grid across time and space, across dimensions, across timelines, and connecting the power of unity, oneness, love, and peace. Knowing there are people all over the world now, from Tokyo to New York City, lighting candles tonight, as we join with this powerful intent that the light will always win. The light will always transmute the darkness. So feeling all of the grids now of each and every one of us connecting like stars in the night sky. Feeling the energy cocooning from the base of your feet to the top of your head, amplifying your transmission all the way out into the divine, a powerful signal, having you burn brighter and brighter like the candle that is before you. Visualize this light penetrating out of your heart, out into your aura, which is arm's distance in front, behind, above, and below. Visualizing this light beginning to burn bright through every corner of your home, now in all areas of your city, into your state or your province. Seeing that light move all the way throughout your country, seeing it now crossing any border you can see in your mind's eye, and begin to see this light making its way to our brothers and sisters in Palestine, our brothers and sisters in Israel, to the children, the women, the babies, to all those grieving and suffering, no matter what side they are on, no matter what side of a border they sit, knowing that when one of us hurt and one of us grieve, we all grieve. So visualizing this light right now like a beautiful waterfall, cascading from the heavens down through the sky, through the clouds and the blue sky, making its way down now. And in this now moment, let our brothers and sisters feel this light, this waterfall cascading down on their homes, on their families, on their loved ones. Let this light create a cocoon of peace, a wave of peace, when the hearts of the most dark and evil begin to soften, knowing that only love is here. And when there's fear present, we know that is love is needed now more than ever. So let's begin to amplify the light, the energy, and the intent of love and peace now. Seeing the entire planet being cocooned with beautiful light, calling forth the order of the sacred grandmothers, white buffalo calf woman, seeing all of the grandmothers continue to share their love and their whispers of hope, of neutrality, and of healing, alchemy. And we'll begin to hand this over to Rebecca and begin to cultivate the vision, the visualization of the timeline that you wish to see. No longer allowing the narrative of the darkness, any poison to be seeded into your mind of the fear of the timeline you do not wish to occur. visualizing the timeline of peace and harmony. When Muslim, Jewish, and every other religion alike can walk in harmony and live in peace and harmony. Seeing this potent land of the throat chakra of Israel, the land of Christ consciousness. See this love of oneness and unconditional love beginning to bubble from Pachamama to amplify and activate the feats of every single man, woman, and child on this sacred land. Feeling the pulse of Christ consciousness begin to envelop the souls and the hearts and those who have been compromised. The light will always prevail. Repeating the mantra with me as I hand this over to Rebecca, only love lives here. Only love lives here. Only love lives here. Taking a deep breath in and exhaling now. Allowing that energy to move throughout your body. Letting the sensations just be there and breathe. This container is so potent. You are all so powerful and your prayers are so incredible. Your hearts are so beautiful. It is literally pulsing from the screen to my body, is trembling with this love and this intention and this energy of light that you are co-creating with us. So thank you.
So beautiful. Thank you. And so if you haven't already lit your candle, do that now. And if you have, just holding it up and repeating that beautiful mantra from Amber. You're going to do it 9 times together now. Only love lives here. 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 Taking a deep breath in and breathing out. Imagining the light from each of our candles lighting one big candle. And that light emanating all around the world, cloaking it in our prayers, in our love. And now if you have some water, I want you to hold it up now as well. And if you don't have water because you've just joined us, know that your body is more than half water. So you are the chalice. So holding your water up here, and I've got water from the chalice well, which is very healing waters here. And we've all gathered water from all different parts of the world, right? So what we're going to do, I'm sure many of us know all about how water holds memories, water holds our emotions as well. And it can also carry our intentions and our prayers. And so what we're going to do with our water is we're going to infuse it with our prayers. And so I'm going to lead you in just a moment and you can receive your prayer. And then I want you to whisper your prayer into the water 3 times. So connecting in with your heart of hearts. And whatever your prayer is for humanity, whatever your prayer is for what's happening in Israel and Palestine right now, for all people who are hurting right now. Your prayer can be for yourself as well if you are hurting right now. And if you're not sure what your prayer is, maybe just say peace, peace, peace. And so now whispering 3 times your prayer into the water. Peace, mercy, compassion, healing, oneness. Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness. And taking a deep breath in now. And breathing out. And knowing that we can also support and carry our brother and sister's prayers. And so connecting in with the person on your left who you connected with before. And whispering into the water 3 times, hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer, hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer, hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And now connecting with the person on your right and saying the same thing into the water, activating the water with their prayer. Hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. And connecting in with someone you don't know in the world who has a prayer, whose prayer feels unanswered, and repeating 3 times, hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Hear my sister's prayer, hear my brother's prayer. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And if you want to, you can anoint yourself with the water, maybe even take a sip of the water. Noticing if the texture of the water has changed. Deep breath in, deep breath out. And placing your water down and placing one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly, checking where your energy's at, bringing yourself to center. Feeling the power of us gathering, connecting in with the ancient wise part of you, the part of you that's always calling you, that is connected to the same intelligence that tells the flowers when to bloom and the whole planet to spin, the seasons to come and go. And asking this part of you to reveal to you either now or in the next 24 hours if there is just like one little practical thing that you're being called to do in response to what's happening in the world right now. It's so easy to get so overwhelmed. But if we all just receive one little baby step, one tiny little practical action, maybe it's to donate to a charity, maybe it's to sit in prayer for 10 minutes each day, maybe it's to reach out to a friend that's hurting. I'm just asking this part of you that is always calling you if there is something you're being called to do. And thanking the ancient grandmothers for being here, thanking Great Mother, Original Mother, thanking Council of Light, angels, all of the beautiful guides and teachers that Amber called in. Thanking all of us who have gathered. Thanking yourself for being here. Deep breath in. Deep breath out.
Thank you, Rebecca. So noticing the frequency, the shift in your human suit, noticing the distinction between how you feel now, perhaps how you felt when you first got on this beautiful sacred prayer circle. Noticing that this is what is possible through the power of prayer, through the power of intention, working with the element of water. An invitation to submerge yourself in water and commune with the water as much as you can during these turbulent times. Whether it's a shower, a bath, jumping in the ocean, a lake, or putting your feet into a stream or river, the water is here to comfort, to wash our wounds clean, to wipe our tears. Invitation to thank the water, pray with the water, and immerse yourself in the frequency of the water. So I am going to call in some tones, an invitation to, as you breathe in and exhale, allow whatever sound wants to come through your vessel now to be heard. Each and every one of us have our own unique soul song. And just like the lullabies we were sung to as a child, there is a tone that can soothe your nervous system, to help connect you to the heavens, to your womb space, or your Dantian for men, and Mother Earth. So when you're feeling all the feels and your frequency does not feel in alignment or alchemized, in addition to working with the water, an invitation to allow sound to make its way through your heart, through your cells, connect you with your happy ancestors, Mother Earth, Father Sky, and Great Spirit. So allow yourself now to breathe in and allow whatever sound might be calling forward. This is the sound of the root chakra, remembering that we are in our human body this lifetime. And the more we can stay anchored with our feet in the earth, the more we can receive the downloads and the transmission from our guides, our angels, and the galactic beings of unconditional love. So allowing this sound to carry through your heart, through your head to your belly. Remembering the mantra, only love lives here. Letting that intention, that prayer, that knowing emanate your cells, your pores, cocoon you, your families, our brothers and sisters far and wide. Love will always win. The light will always prevail when we affirm, declare, and demand it. So calling forth as we close this beautiful portal that we've activated, knowing and affirming that every soul that is needed comfort in this moment has felt this prayer like a ripple effect. Calling in Ganesha, the overcomer of obstacles. May you pave the way and support us in creating miracles. And may we affirm, declare, and demand peace now. And if it feels good in your body, you can repeat the mantra, I affirm, declare, and demand peace now. Affirming the timeline of peace and seeing it in your mind's eye. And so it shall be. And together, let's repeat the mantra as we close this beautiful time together. I believe, I believe, I believe. Aho, amen, and so it is, and so it shall be. Thank you all so much for taking the time out of your life to join us. If you feel called, share this with a friend that might need it. Feel free to save it so you can listen again. I'm sure Rebecca felt it too. This energy is very potent. You all are so powerful. You have such pure intent and such beautiful hearts. And please don't let anyone tell you that prayer doesn't work.
Right.
Because it does. And we are going to jump timelines, baby. We are going to create heaven on earth. That's what's happening. Rebecca, is there anything else you'd like to share before we wrap?
No, it's absolutely beautiful. Thanks, darling.
I love you. We love you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
May you all be blessed. Stay in the light. Stay in the prayer. Work with the water. Be out in nature.
Oh, I do want to say something actually. With the water, you've got your water.
Oh, yeah.
Ask the water where it wants to go. Because what we're really doing with the water, and obviously we are made of water as well, and so you just being water, it transmits it. But with your water, ask it where it wants to be offered. I'm going to take this to the Chalice Well or the White Springs. I'm not quite sure. You might, if you have like a river or the beach or a stream, you can offer it there. You can offer it to the waterways by literally just tipping it down the drain, but just do it really consciously. So it's like, if you imagine that your waters have the imprint of your prayers, of your brother and sister's prayers as well, and the energy of this prayer circle that we've gathered in. And so as you're offering it to the waters, it then imprints all of the waters around you. So if you imagine this web that we are creating, we're in all four corners of the world, so the energy from today can spread through the waters. So yeah, and if you do it, send us tag us in stories or something so we can see where your waters ended up.
Please, that would be so very beautiful. So thank you all again. Your prayers matter. This water is so activated, and if you can safely keep your candle lit, maybe with a plate, and keep coming back to it in a safe place, so that you can continue to remind yourself that you are the light. We come from the light, and we return to the light, and the light is what will always prevail and collapse this timeline and transmute this darkness on the planet. Got this, light worker.
Yeah.
Let's stay in the game.
Thank you so much for being with us.
We love you. Bye for now, everyone. Thank you.